The 2018 24th pick overall, Aferny Simons. 26 years old, playing 7 years as a pro. Aferny traded from Portland Trail Blazers exchange for Drew Holiday and 2 second-round picks. Previous season, he played 70 games with average of 19.3 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, and 4.8 assists per game, with 42.6% field goal percentage. The 2017 29th pick overall, Derek White. 31 years old, playing 8 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 76 games with average of 16.4 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game, and 4.8 assists per game, with 44.2% field goal percentage. The 2023 38th pick overall, Jordan Walsh. 21 years old, playing 2 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 52 games with the average of 1.6 points per game, 1.3 rebounds per game, and 0.4 assists per game, with 36.1% field goal percentage. Torrey Craig went undrafted on 2014, 34 years old, playing 8 years as a pro. Previous season, he played a total of 26 games in Chicago Bulls and Boston Celtics with the average of 4.2 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, and 0.7 assists per game, with 42.2% field goal percentage. The 2020 26th pick overall, Peyton Pritchard. 27 years old, playing 5 seasons as a pro. Previous season, he played 80 games with the average of 14.3 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, and 3.5 assists per game, with 47.2% field goal percentage. The 2017 third pick overall, Jason Tatum. 27 years old, playing 8 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 72 games with the average of 26.8 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game, and 6.0 assists per game, with 45.2% field goal percentage. The 2016 third pick overall, Jaylen Brown. 28 years old, playing 9 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 63 games, with the average of 22.2 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, and 4.5 assists per game, with 46.3% field goal percentage. Sam Hauser went undrafted on 2021, 27 years old, playing 4 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 71 games with the average of 8.1 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, and 0.9 assists per game, with 45.1% field goal percentage. The 2020 35th pick overall, Xavier Tillman, 26 years old, playing 5 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 33 games with the average of 1 point per game, 1.3 rebounds per game, and 0.2 assists per game, with 24.5% field goal percentage. The 2007 third pick overall, Al Horford. 39 years old, playing 18 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 60 games with the average of 9 points per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, and 2.1 assists per game, with 42.3% field goal percentage. The 2016 50th pick overall, Georges Niang. 32 years old, playing 9 years as a pro. Previous season, he played a total of 79 games with Cleveland Cavaliers and Atlanta Hawks. Boston Celtics acquired Niang in a 3-team trade that also involved the Atlanta Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets. The trade involved Kristaps Porzingis going to the Hawks and Terrence Mann going to the Nets, with the average of 9.9 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, and 1.4 assists per game, with 46.1% field goal percentage. The 2021 39th pick overall, Neemias Queta. 25 years old, playing 4 years as a pro. Previous season he played 62 games with the average of 5 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, and 0.7 assists per game, with 65% field goal percentage. The 2021 52nd pick overall, Luka Garza, 26 years old, playing 4 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 39 games in Minnesota Timberwolves. He signed a 2-year contract with the Boston Celtics with the average of 3.5 points per game, 1.4 rebounds per game, with 49.5% field goal percentage. The 2024 30th pick overall, Baylor Shireman, 24 years old, playing 1 season as a pro. Previous season, he played 31 games in Minnesota Timberwolves. He signed a 2-year contract with the Boston Celtics with the average of 3.6 points per game, 2.1 rebounds per game, and 1.1 assists per game, with 35.5% field goal percentage. The 2022 45th pick overall, Josh Minot, 22 years old, playing 3 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 46 games in Minnesota Timberwolves with the average of 2.6 points per game, 1.0 rebounds per game, and 0.4 assists per game, with 48.9% field goal percentage. The 2022 53rd pick overall, J.D. Davison, 22 years old, playing 3 years as a pro. Previous season, he played 16 games with the average of 2.1 points per game, 0.8 rebounds per game, and 0.4 assists per game, with 35.3% field goal percentage. And here are the two-way contracts and rookies of Boston Celtics. 2025 28th pick overall, Hugo Gonzalez from Spain, 19 years old, standing 6'6", playing guard position. 2025 46th pick overall, Amari Williams from United Kingdom. He played college basketball for the Kentucky Wildcats and the Drexel Dragons. 23 years old, standing 6'11", playing center position. The 2025 57th pick overall, Max Shuga from Ukraine. He played college basketball for the VCU Rams and Utah State Aggies. 23 years old, standing 6'5", playing guard position.